All right, guys. So I started a life insurance agency, and people are like, "Why are you recruiting so early? Right? Why are you bringing people on when you say, oh, you don't know how to sell?" Well, I sold 25,000 first month, and that's okay. Granted, some of our agents are doing 60K, 70, even 100K their first month in the business, right? The reason I'm recruiting so early, right, is I'm not the only person that's training with my agents. We have a sales trainer that does 50, 70K a month in sales. He can train all our guys. We have access to Morgan and Ryan and some other great mentors in the builder side of the business that also sell at a very high level. They make personally 300K per month, and they're willing to meet with any of my guys and give them inputs and high level stuff of what they should be doing. So that's kind of why I'm recruiting so early. I've had over 100 recruiting conversations month one in the business. I have 3 that are for sure coming on, and I have a bunch of them that are finishing school, in the fall and the spring that are coming on. So it's going to be the right time for people. I know people can't just drop whatever they're doing and immediately come work for us. So it's something we're consistently working on, is getting better leads, better systems. They're already in place. We've been as an agency, together for 3 years. I just joined a month ago, but the agency is plug and play, right? They already have systems in place. They're getting an office in Scottsdale that's literally backed by private equity. That they're paying for it. It's going to fit 120 agents in there, and we're going to have leaderboards. We're going to have this like meal prep fridge. It's going to be sick. So it's in North Scottsdale. If you want to check it out, send me a DM. I'd be happy to show you around. We're going to be there all day, every day, Monday through Saturday, maybe even Sunday, some days. But it's going to be a lot of work, building this team out and selling at a high level at the same time. So follow my journey. I'm going to document my numbers. Everything's real. I'm shooting in my car, no fancy camera. Everything is numbers driven, and I'm not going to lie to you. So I'll tell you about chargebacks too. We get chargebacks, we get declines, we get deals that don't go through, and after all of that, I'll give you the numbers, right? I won't lie to you about submit numbers. I won't lie to you about IP numbers. I won't lie to you about actual deposits that are hitting my bank account and what you could do as well. So it's not just me running this business. There's a lot of people in the office that are willing to help and help you scale to a high level. So that's all I have for you guys today. A lot of people are like, why are you building such a big team so early? And that's why, is because we have the resources, and I'm not the only guy. And so I can focus on selling and leading from the front while we have the resources to provide training, to provide leads, to provide, even if you want to hop on an ad and get cheaper lead costs and fresher leads, which I reinvest a lot of my own money into ads, which gets you way cheaper leads than if you're buying from a vendor, because a vendor obviously has to make money and margins and all that, because they're a for-profit business. So that's a huge benefit that people look over. It helps you sell more, and it helps your ROI. It helps your expenses go down by about 3 or 4x on average. I'm paying $11 per lead right now. Average across the industry is like $30 or $40 per lead. So you can get double or even triple the amount of leads for the same price, or even quadruple, right? Honestly, you don't even have time for all that if you get quadruple the leads. So that's kind of how the leads work. With the training, it's all there. With the people that you're around, it's all there as well. You can talk to people that are writing 100K a month, just across the room. It's a crazy environment to be in if you're in your early 20s, if you're just graduating college, or even if you're just graduating high school. If you're 18 years old, that's all it takes. You got to be licensed, and you have to be 18 to be able to get licensed. So if you're interested, hit me up on Instagram. My username is Weston C. Walker. I'd be happy to hop on a short call with you. I don't have tons of time because I'm selling and building, my team right now and training my guys. So there's a lot of opportunity in the space. In a couple of years, you could be making, I won't even say the numbers because people are thinking I'm lying. But if you put some work in, if you put a lot of work in, if you show up Monday through Saturday, even Sunday, then it's really going to pay off. And especially if you post on social media. That's why I'm putting all this effort into social media, is to attract high quality talent to my organization to help build us to 100, 200 million bucks a year in a short time frame. So that's my goal. Is I want to build a massive organization headquartered out here in Scottsdale, and possibly get some offices in Florida and maybe even California. So, and maybe some other places. So we'll see, where God leads me. So I'm excited to build this with some great people, and keep you guys up, for the journey. So I'll give you guys real results and document my journey along the way, and feel free to follow. So we'll see you guys next time.